Hi friends, as promised yesterday, I am putting up the video um, for the trade that can happen or may not happen. I cannot guarantee that, but what I am looking for. If this happens only, I'll trade it. Otherwise, I'll look for any trade in between in index and trade it. If nothing comes in, I'll just keep quiet. Anyhow, my planned trades for tomorrow. One is ICICI Bank, which is actually showing strength. Yes, in yesterday's market. Based on that, I planned for a strategy. There is a there are conditions for entry that you have to keep in mind before taking a decision. And one more thing, there is no guarantee that condition will be met and you'll be able to trade it. If it happens, trade it with a proper stop loss. Anyhow, let me tell you what are the conditions first. In ICICI Bank, as of now, on a 5-minute chart, the 20 EMA has crossed over 50 EMA. That has to be maintained at least after 10 o'clock. So normally my trades happen after between 9:45 and 10:30. That will be my trading area. But before that, immediately on market opening, I will never trade it. So tomorrow, since the SGX Nifty is showing a negative opening, as of now, that can change based on the global markets tonight. So we'll wait and see. If the market open negative, definitely this 20 EMI will fall below 50 EMA. So you have to wait for a crossover of 20 EMA above 40 EMA. Sorry, 50 EMA. That is one condition. Second condition is that MACD has to be above zero. That is the second condition. If these two conditions are met, and once the 20 EMA crosses over 50 EMA, or tomorrow we cannot guarantee anything. It may, as of now, it is 20 EMA is above 50 EMA, so it may open like that itself. If that opens that way, or if it opens below, wait for a wait till 20 EMA crosses 50 EMA, and once that is crossed, enter on a pullback towards 50 EMA. That means as of now, enter almost between 535 and 536. This is the condition, and otherwise sometimes it can be below also, based on the market opening level. So but entry should be only after 20 EMA crosses above 50 EMA. Wait for a pullback towards 50 EMA, enter there, or if you can take a risk, you can enter on a pullback towards 20 EMA also. The next condition is that MACD has to be above zero, and my major thing is that ADX has to be above 20, because ADX is basically the momentum indicator, whether it will tell you whether the stock is there any momentum in the stock or not, whether it is positive or negative, whichever way. So it has to be about 20. This is one trade. And always make sure that the immediate, as of now, if you are entering between 535 and 536, as of now, that is the entry level, but it will purely depend on where it is going to open tomorrow. If that is if you get that level as itself as entry level, then your stop loss should be 532, and your exit level should, the first one should be 543, and second one is 546. These are the two exit levels, target levels. But the stop loss has to be maintained 532 if you are getting the entry there. Otherwise, if the markets open lower and ICICI Bank also is also opening lower, wait till 20 EMA crosses above 50 EMA. Then if you enter there, then your stop loss should be the low of that day. Tomorrow's low should be your stop loss. And what normally we do is that keep on trailing your stop loss. Once it crosses the weighted average prices, weighted average price of the day, then keep the stop loss just below that weighted average price. Then 200 EMA will be your stop loss. Once a candle closes about 200 EMA, then 200 SMA will be your first target. And if that same candle closes above 200 SMA, keep a stop loss below the 200 SMA and wait for a final target of 546. This is the one trade. The second trade is a short trade, which is a contra trade actually in Tata Steel. Tata Steel on yesterday, it tried to show some strength, but it couldn't sustain there. And one more problem is that on a 5-minute chart, the 200 SMA is trying to cross below 200 EMA. So if I get a chance, only if I get a chance to short at 200 EMA, that is as of now it is 658.32. So somewhere near, if I get a chance to short, definitely I will short it, provided one more condition: MACD has to be below 0 and ADX has to be above 20. This ADX factor is in Tata Steel case, it may not be, it's not a must, because since it is just falling, the speed of the fall, that will decide the ADX level. So as of now it is 13, but if the fall is more, definitely it will have a this thing. But the only problem is it gives a gap up. Then I don't think ADX will move up at least till 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. So basically, I'll wait for a level at 200 EMA. Wherever the 200 EMA comes in, I will try to short Tata Steel. This is basically a call, because everybody is telling me that Tata Steel is showing strength, but I feel no, it is not sustaining. The sustenance level of Tata Steel is it's much higher. Now, I mean, the Tata Steel is not sustaining at a higher level. So definitely I will try to short it at 200 EMA. These are my 2 trades planned for tomorrow. If I get these 2 trades, definitely I'll trade it, but I will trade it only, just I'm telling you again, only Tata Steel. And one more thing, Tata Steel's stop loss, that is one more thing is there. Tata Steel's stop loss will be 1 rupee above yesterday's high. That will be my stop loss for Tata Steel. So as of now, yesterday's high is 661.5. So my stop loss will be 662.5. And if it is open as it is, then I will short it at 658.3 or 658. Based on the market condition. So these are the 2 planned trades for me for tomorrow. Watch it yourself. If this trade comes in, I will trade it. If these levels, what I am planning for, doesn't come in, then I'll just avoid these 2 trades and look for a trade in the index sometime in between. But index trades, basically, normally I do it between 12 and 1. If you check the index chart, 5-minute index chart, normally between 12 and 1 only the index movement starts happening, other than the gap up and gap downs. So this will be my trades for tomorrow. Tomorrow evening I'll come with a trade for Thursday. Definitely one more thing is there. We have got the monthly expiry, so you have to be very careful. The volatility will be too high. So these 2 trades I will do it, and I'll be doing the trade on cash levels only for tomorrow, because futures, the margin requirement will be too high for me to get into a futures trade. And the premium for February future is also higher, which will just may come down tomorrow with quite a bit, because being 2nd February being the budget day, nobody will carry February futures much. Basically the professionals will not carry because nobody can, because in last 2 years what we have seen is that on budget day the market has fallen drastically. In last year it was almost 2.6% the market fell on the budget day. So that risk nobody will take it. So the premium for February future will come down tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So I will not take that risk. I will trade only in cash tomorrow. So these are my 2 trades. As promised, I am putting my 2 planned trades for tomorrow. I don't know if it will happen or not. If it happens, definitely I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll just avoid my trades. Thank you very much. And as I normally saying, if you like my video, please like it. And if you can subscribe my channel, you will get intimated when I upload a new channel. And if you think it will be useful for somebody else also, please try to share it so that it will be helpful for others also. Thank you very much. God bless you all.